Indeed, indeed. Indeed, we are back in the mix. Listen, get your mind right. Get your mind right. Indeed, indeed. Get your mind right. We are back in the mix. Get your mind right. And if you need to repent, hurry up and get your heart fixed. We have a very interesting show on today. We're excited about it. Listen, we are here. We're here and we want to make sure that our dialogue and our conversation is geared towards brothers. So let me say this before you begin to look at me in that tone of voice. You don't know, if you don't know what it's like to be a man child, a boy child, develop and become a teenager, develop and become a young man, middle aged man, and hopefully one day become an old man. That's who we're talking to. Hopefully, we can give some dialogue, some introspection, some reflection, if need be, to brothers. To brothers, what concerns brothers. That is one of the purposes. That is a major purpose and a centered focus as to why God has placed upon our heart to deal with strengthen my brother, and to bring that to light. Listen, we want brothers to have a chance to express their thoughts and their sentiments. We want that. Listen, your thoughts and your sentiments, your ideas should not be demonized. You have an opportunity to express your thoughts. If your ideas are different, if your ideas are different, that is not an indication that you should be ridiculed or name called. In fact, our differences gives us an opportunity to push that envelope. So we appreciate brothers for having our opportunity to share their differences. Now, that doesn't give an indirect indication that we do not invite our sisters. Listen, if you want to know what a man think, you cannot think like one. Listen to them. Listen to them. We have our own individuality. We have our own frame. We have our own perspective. But yet, we all have our own shape. And yet, there are various things that possess a certain type of similarity. So, for the free thinking brother, the brother who is a free thinker who is not seeking to be a part of the social assembly line, but he is willing to stand on his own principles if those principles are not popular. He is honest and open to that reality. So, listen, a part of our show is going to deal with some things that may be uncomfortable to some. And our show is going to deal with good guys are no fun, but bad guys are no good. Good guys, they're just no fun. And bad guys, they're simply no good. Listen, and if you're uncomfortable with various things being discussed, just know if it don't apply, put some wings on it and let it fly away. Just because it's not your experience, and you may not be concerned, it may not interest you that when we look at the various suicide ratings, men lead the suicide rating above our opposing gender, at least 3 or 4 to 1. They are successful at it, not suicide attempts. No, they are successful at killing themselves, terminating themselves. So if certain things can be altered whereby we can express our generalized differences. Yes, you are an individual. Everyone has their own individualized framework, but there are some things that can be generalized in terms of brothers. And some of those things are not flattering. There are some things that can be generalized as it relates to sisters. So don't look at me in that tone of voice. And within said generalization, it indicates that an over 50% has been observed for the purpose of data, for the purpose of data. They may have been observed. They may have been observed and analyzed for the purpose of said data in Texas or only in America, only in certain regions of America. But it is a generalization that represents over a 50 percentile. And over a 50 percentile ratio constitutes a majority. So yes, that is a generalization. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. And if said generalizations happen to be exposed and it's unflattering to you, please know I don't know you. Please know this isn't personal. Please know that we are not buried in subjectivity. Please know that your emotional bias makes you a dishonest listener. I know what I said. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Your emotional bias has the tendency and propensity to make you a dishonest listener. You're listening with your feelings, and your brain is absent from what is being said. So listen. We don't have a nice beat for you to jam to, bounce to, drop to. No. But if you listen to what's being said and not be buried in your own emotional subjectivity and appreciate the reality that we can see life different. We can see life different. We can see life different. We can see life different and give each other a thumbs up for our differences. I'm not a carbon copy of you. You're not a carbon copy of me. I can respect that our views are different. I can respect that our perspective is different. I can respect that. So as we give our objective observation concerning various things that's connected to the thought, the centered thought, good guys are no fun. Good guys are no fun. And bad guys are just no good. Good guys are no fun and bad guys are no good. I don't know how some people may view that or what that may consist of when they hear something along those lines. But be that as it may, I didn't think of it. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of it. So no, I'm just simply repeating what I've heard and what I've read. Now, just because you may not be able to relate or connect to said experience doesn't mean that that experience should be dismissed. But this cause, that's why we would announce again. If it don't apply, go ahead and put some wings on it. Good guys are no fun. Good guys are simply, they're not fun. They're not fun. And bad guys are bad guys. And they're no good. Oh, my stars. When I heard that, it took me into a place where I said, this requires some analytical lifting. I have to lift this, because if you want to understand the person, why not listen? And some people see music in a very interesting light. Some view it as an opportunity to just exfoliate emotionally and enjoy the feeling that it gives you from this art. Some people use it and enjoy it to create a certain atmosphere. Some people enjoy it, the performer and the listener, because it's so therapeutic. So it's therapeutic and quite rewarding for the listener and the one that's performing said music. And I know that sometimes this is challenging and it has to be intentional. Um, Before you become enamored with how you feel with what's being presented, please take the time to identify what's being presented, who's presenting it, because music is an art and it reflects, sometimes music reflects um, the idea of the artist. Sometimes it will reflect the experience of the artist. I know what I'm doing. I got it. Don't look at me in a tone of voice. I get it. I know why I'm giving this introduction, because I want to drive somewhere. Because as we take this journey, some may consider discrediting the comb through approach as we peel the onion back concerning the song, because some may say, oh, that's just a song. It's simply there for entertaining purposes. Well, that's only them. Well, it's only that person. Well, it's only that person. Well, one thing is certain. When you go platinum, when you sell X amount of records, when your song is a hit song, when you top billboards, even if it's only one song, one thing's for certain: that many people could identify with that song. There were people who could identify, relate, and could see some type of invisible reflection as a result of that song. What do you mean? Bad boys are just no good, but good guys are no fun. So many people were able to connect with it, were able to embrace it. Why? Because there was some honesty in the song. I know the beat sounds good. The beat is catchy. The beat can hypnotize. The beat can sometimes inspire you to want to move. But when you get a chance, will the words inspire you to want to listen to what they're saying? Will the words inspire you to listen to what they're saying and where it's being placed in the subconscious, how it's going to be remembered, how it's going to be retained, how it's going to be remembered, how it's going to be retained, how it's going to be repeated? Music is that important. This lady by the name of Mary J. Blige, phenomenal singer and performer, hit after hit, billboard after billboard, without combing through her personal life. She's an artist. She's an artist. She's an artist. She gave a portrait. She created a picture. Sound and silence in a constructive manner with a harmonious pitch and a melody that could be retained. She voiced her thoughts concerning a subject matter that some people may want to deny exists. Some people may want to deny it exists, but I'm appreciative that Mary J. Blige, she said, not me, so don't look at me in that tone of voice, Stevens didn't say it. Mary J. Blige said, bad boys are no good, but good guys, good boys, they're no fun. Let's look at, let's review some of the things that are being discussed and what she's discussing, what she is saying. Let's look at that. Let's look at it. I want to simply read. Oh, I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to brothers. Yeah, I'm talking to him. I'm not talking to you. The Bible declares first natural, then spiritual. And I do the very best I can to identify and center in on there are certain things that are just natural. No matter how you try to rearrange it, no matter how it makes you comfortable or uncomfortable, God says first natural, then spiritual. Natural, things that you can visibly see. Things that's in direct connection with nature. That includes humanity. So when we give certain definitive characteristics to express and show the difference, and how we are not trying to show that we are exactly the same. But listen, young lady, I'm glad that you're different. The adolescent boy who's only 12 is different from the 12-year-old girl. So now you're going to say we're exactly the same now that we're 21? We're still different. Nature, that which is natural. So first natural, then spiritual. What's more natural? Let's deal with this natural idea. What is natural is, as long as the earth remains, there will be seed time and harvest. That includes humanity. That includes humanity. There's no way to exclude it. So let's look at some of our natural differences and not see if I can convince you to think like me. Neither am I trying to convince anyone else to think like her, but how to value your natural inclination, your natural design, your natural framework. Oh, we're going to dig into this onion today. We're going to peel the onion back. Oh, I'm comfortable. Yeah, I'm comfortable. Yeah. Oh, it's summertime. We're in the house. Yeah, we're in the house. Let's look at what they're saying. Let's look at what they're saying. But before I go in here and comb this back, before we comb this back too far, before we jump too far in the rabbit hole. Oh, we're going to get into this rabbit. Don't look at me. Oh, yes. Yeah, I said what I said. Oh, we're going to get into the rabbit hole today. Oh, with this, we're going to jump into the rabbit hole. If you get lost, I'm going to do my best to help you find your way out. You got to have your chin strapped on tight when we jump in that rabbit hole. You can't be buried in your emotions, because sometimes we don't like to look at the reality in the face. And that's the reality of my own life, the reality of circumstances, situations, environment, and people. And what do I do? And how did I do it? And why did I do it? So, we're going to comb it back before we break this down, before we go into this song analysis. Oh, I hope, we go, because I'm excited about the song analysis. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. We're going to look, hey, what an 18-year-old at? I want him. Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, we're going to, yes. Listen. Sometimes if if you don't push the envelope and cause someone to think and present a contrary thought, you won't expand. So since we're going to go into this rabbit hole, I want that 18-year-old brother to understand some things. I want that 19-year-old brother to understand some things. That 17-year-old brother, why are you saying 17? I'm just moving in the area of science. I'm not a scientist. But I happen to read sometimes I read a little bit, but it states that the human personality takes shape and becomes more definitive at around 17. We do know at 18, you're a grown man and a grown woman across America. 18 years old, you are an adult. 18 years old, like it or not, you're grown. You want it, here you go. One of the first things we move into is looking at reality and accepting what I don't know, and sometimes listening and actively listening to confirm what it is I know, but may not want to emotionally accept. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me what you feel is always real. Sometimes you have to actively listen because I know what I feel. But am I separating my brain? Am I looking at it? Or I'm just simply indulging and investing in a feeling that is satisfying, but yet transitory. Bad boys ain't no good. That's why he bad. What you mean? I understand it. It's okay. Sounds real logical to me. Bad boys ain't no good. But good guys and good boys ain't no fun. Who better to talk about it and give me some analysis, and we can jump in this rabbit hole other than Mr. I think he's somewhere in the studio, Mr. JT. Yeah. I think he's in the house. Oh yeah, we're gonna get in the mix. Yo, I'm not gonna play with it. I'm gonna stay with it. Do you hear me? Yeah. Yes, indeed. Bad boys ain't no good. But good guys and good boys, they are no fun. What? I won't now. See, listen, man. I say this because it's a challenge and a discipline to actively listen. And now it's not. I'm not going to trip. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. I am a musician. I'm a musician. I've done some things musically, I believe. Mr. Turner, he's a musician as well. Yes, and one of the things that is so interesting is I want Mr. Turner to somehow and elaborate on the importance of a musical expression, the importance of musical expression, that opportunity to experience the social emotional learning in music, because that is it's not only therapeutic, but it is also educational, and there's so many other disciplines that go along with that, such as comprehension and all of these various things. So as you identify and have heard and have enjoyed Mary J. Blige, we know her personally, but I want you, when you hear the topic, that's why I want you to listen. We go. I'm gonna walk it down slow. When you hear the topic, bad boys ain't no good.
Okay, that's a Mary J. Blige song.
But good guys ain't no fun.
Yeah. That's a Mary J. Blige song.
Talk to me.
Okay. Well, first let me start by saying, man, I appreciate you having me on. As an artist, I've been paying attention. I've been paying attention behind the scenes, man, and I know where you're going with it. As an artist, when the artist gets into creativity, when he gets in creative mode, what we do is, man, we try to narrate or express our feelings and our emotions in a song. So for me, 90%, I would probably say 95% of my music is not only true, but it's about me. And 9 times out of 10, man, not only is it about me, but the accuracy of it
Mm,
is very clear. So what I'm saying
mm.
is, if I'm going to tell you about my life,
Okay.
I'm going to break down every part of it to how I was treated as a child, the schools I went to, the neighborhoods, the girls, the fights. I'm going to paint a picture of my life through words
Okay.
or through song. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, since I gotta say this too, I stopped writing probably about 6 years ago. I stopped writing because
Okay.
I learned, man, that the things that I was saying after I wrote it, when I would finally go to record it, it didn't have the same feeling. All the way to the point to where I didn't. It's like, man, did I write wrong? Am I using the wrong wordplay? But once I put the pen and pad down, I was able to express my feelings a lot more. So with that being said, if we dissect, and I'm talking about me, if we dissect a lot of my songs, you will be able to tell a lot. You'll know a lot of my business that I probably wouldn't volunteer if any other situation or any other circumstance. But if you listen to my music, that's me venting and letting you know what I'm going through. So again, with that being said, the Mary J. Blige song at hand.
Okay.
Now let me say this. I publish and I write my own music. Though I
Okay.
don't write, but it's coming from me. So now if she got that song from another writer, if someone wrote that song for her based off of her situation, meaning if she sat down with a writer and said, this is what I want to sing about, this is what I want to talk about, this is what I'm going through, that person or that writer, along with the information that he got from her, Mary J. Blige is who we're speaking of, with that information, he is going to paint a picture that will express exactly how she feels emotionally,
Okay.
as well as how she's thinking. It's his job or her job as a writer to express that in a way that it could be heard and sound sonically good. So if she's mad at you, she's going to tell the writer, or she's going to think in her head how to express how mad she is at you. She might put some things in there. So in this situation,
Okay.
whatever and whoever she's talking about
See,
is very well created.
this is good deal because I do instrumental music.
Come on.
And I do instrumental music, instrumental gospel music, inspirational gospel music, instrumental jazz music, instrumental music. And one of the things I try to emphasize to my students is that one of the things that's so interesting with instrumental music is that you interpret what you want. I'm not suggesting that you think anything. I'm not trying to suggest that you think, but words suggest and ignite thought. And one of the things that I listened to you as I was listening, you were saying that this is a reflection and it has to somehow show a connection to the artist and that artist's life.
Correct.
Another thing I wanted to also add to what you stated was that you have to be convincing. It's got to be convincing whether you're doing instrumental music or whether you're doing gospel, whether you're doing inspirational music. It is convincing. If it's not convincing, it's not believable, and others can't relate to it, and therefore they cannot connect to
and
it.
that's why I had to make it important to say that I had to stop reading what I was writing. So I had to stop writing so that I needed for what I was saying and what I was depicting in my music to be felt. All the way to the point to where when it was time to do my shows, I couldn't do certain songs because imagine certain people liking or their favorite song or the song they requesting from us is one of the songs that hurt me the most. So now everybody's singing word for word my pain.
Man, look.
You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you.
And I'm putting us in a situation because we finna break down the song. So now imagine me writing a song or me performing a song that was dear to me because I had to get it off my chest.
Indeed.
It made me mad, and I had to get it off my chest. Now, you like the way it sounds.
Indeed.
You gonna listen to the lyrics. You like the way the lyrics, it touched you, but now that's your favorite song, you know, word for word. So now when I perform it and you rapping what I'm telling you, you not knowing this is hurtful to me every time we repeat it. But it just so happens to be your favorite song. So you can ask my brother at shows how many times we started that verse, man, and the fact that everybody was rapping my pain as if it was jamming. I break down in tears, man. They got to finish the song. You know what I'm saying?
Watch this. This is one of the things that some people don't take into account, whether you're an instrumental artist or whether you are a spoken word in this. Or spoken word artist.
Yeah.
You have to give a certain part of yourself.
Got to be vulnerable.
You're going to give a certain part of yourself because it's a part of your craft.
That's
it's
right.
A part of your ingenuity, your intellectual property. It's interesting. I just want to read.
Let's break it down.
I want to read part of the verse. I want to read. Only reason why I'm being gender definitive.
Oh.
You know,
since
I'm learning. Hey, listen, I'm learning some stuff every day. I didn't know. I'm not gonna even go into other other pronouns that
don't know the gender.
I learned something new today. But this is a gentleman. He is a brother. He is a brother. So let's read this. Let's see what this brother says. He says, "Don't it seems like I'm always there when it matters, but missing most of the time? A terrible pattern?" Let's break that down. Because I can't, I want to give him, I got to get his brother some highlight.
Let the song play first.
Oh, you what? We talking about bad boys ain't no good.
Bad boys ain't no good.
Yeah, man, let's strengthen my brother.
Pull that up for
Wait,
me,
listen, man. Listen, I don't care how you flip it. We gonna deal with interactions and intergender dynamics.
Check this out.
Oh,
then we're gonna break it down.
My. My.
Like I'm always there when it matters, but missing most of the other.
Now we don't own the rights to this. Don't sue me. It's only for.
There's way more people that want.
Boys ain't no good.
Listen. This is what we talking about?
Yes, sir. This is what I'm talking about.
Boys ain't no fun.
Stop. Oh my. Who ain't no good and who ain't no fun? Hold up. Let me get that one more time. I got to make sure it echoes in my brain because I'm not, I want to make sure I'm sharp.
Lord knows that I should.
What should you do, Mary?
Bad boys ain't no good.
What?
Good boys ain't no fun. Lord knows that I should.
Lord knows.
You should. This should be mandatory.
Run off with the right one.
Stop. Give me that much. Mary, I like you, Mary.
Here we go.
I've been a fan of Mary for years.
Here we go.
I don't care what you listen, man. Let me tell you. If I want to know what she's thinking, listen to her.
Yeah.
See, we know that they're not going to listen to us because they, the objective is to make sure that we are silent and we are useful utilities. If that's okay, you want my wallet too. What else you want? You want my money. That's it. Because the brother that was speaking in the beginning, this is what he said. He said, I have a bad pattern. And my horrible pattern is I'm there when it matters, but I'm really not there all the time. And I know that's a bad pattern. Where is he? If you keep reading what he says, I've got addicted to the reward that comes with working hard.
You know what? For some reason, let me say this. For some reason, I feel as though that I might be going against my brother today.
Let's go.
For some reason, I feel as though I might be on
Let's
the
go.
other end of this one too today.
Let's roll.
Cause yeah, let's talk about it. Cause I think
I'm ready to peel the onion back.
Ooh, and keep in mind, disclaimer, we talked about this before. We've had open discussions on this, player to player, real man to real man.
Yeah, let's some stand-up guys. Let's work.
And I had to remember this song. You did say you want to break one
Let's
down.
go. Come on in here.
And
I'm ready to
this
get
is
it.
one of them.
Let's get in that rabbit
jams.
hole.
This is one of them songs where I think I may have to go against you on this one because
Let's
I
go.
fit into both of those categories.
Let's roll. I'm ready.
Come on, let's talk about it.
I'm
man.
listening to
Let's talk about it.
because this is my standing concerning the matter.
Talk about it.
Drake says what comes to mind to many brothers naturally.
Mhm,
If I'm going to work hard,
mhm,
should I be rewarded? And how am I going to be rewarded?
mhm.
If I'm going to be rewarded, how am I going to be rewarded? Should I expect what I consider the very best for me? I see that it comes with rewards. What is one of the highest rewards a man can ever receive naturally?
Appreciation.
Okay, tell me more.
Appreciation for a real one. Now that I gotta stop saying that too. I'm saying this right now and strengthen my brother, man. I'm gonna make it a point to stop saying I'm a real one because that's a general topic. But for somebody to stand on 10 at all times, whether urinating or anything else, I'm standing on 10. So speaking on that, I would have to say, man, for me, and I know this may sound bad, but there's not much that a woman could do for me other than make me feel good.
Well, that's all right.
And let me break it down.
Tell me more.
And again, that is general. A woman cannot just the way I was raised. The way I was raised to be a man, it is my job and my responsibility to take care of what I claim and what claims me. So if I have a woman, that's my job to take care of that woman. I like a certain type of woman, and the woman that I like is somewhat different than others. So that may require me to do some extra things, and I don't mind because the type of woman that I have. Now, I do not expect my woman to work as hard as me because the way that I work, it may cause a little sweat. It may cause a little stress on the facial structure. It may cause lines, and I'd rather get that than you, baby. But I need you to show me how much you appreciate the things that I am doing for you to do and look like you look.
Well, you
know.
said something that made sense.
Talk to me.
We may not agree today.
Come on. I knew it.
Hey,
I knew it.
You said it's her responsibility to make you feel appreciated. And I'm working on it. I may not have achieved it. I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress because I don't want you to make me feel nothing. You can't make me. I want to get to a place to where you can't make me feel nothing.
Well, what are they here for?
Hold on, let me finish.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Let me
sorry.
peel that on your back.
I'm sorry. Come on.
I feel what I want to feel.
That's different.
I want to feel what I want to feel so that every action and hopefully every reaction I give you is intentional. You can do various things as to how it can be presented to me, but that don't mean it's going to make me feel happy. It don't mean it's going to make me feel sad. But guess what? It does give me an indication to do. It gives me a chance to assess, not based upon emotional deposits, but something that can be observed. I can hear the sound, and hopefully you can try to convince and give an emotional transference. Your emotional transference may not help me pay a bill. Your emotional transference is not going to help me pay a mortgage. Your emotional transference It's not, I'm not even looking for your emotional transference to take my pain away. Because that would mean that I'm possibly giving you a responsibility that you're not built for. But this is what I will do, since I am responsible for what I'm responsible for. I can take that and compartmentalize it, still deal with the reality that you in my life is a reward and not a punishment, and never to be used as a weapon. So as I see you, the reward of effort, no, don't look at me in that tone of voice. I didn't say reward from effort of how much he spends on you in hopes that there is an attention or an attraction confirmation that came as a result of monetary investment. No, I'm simply indicating that as an observation that is connected to actions from this man's hard work into society. The contribution he made to society, the contribution he made to adding a small portion of the world better.
If that's the case, bro, I hate to cut you off.
I don't want you to do more than I don't want you to do more than what you're able to live. What you can't, yes, I want you to appreciate, but I don't want you to ever think that the emotional burden should be placed upon you, whereby you got to alter the circumstances of my life and what possibly put me in a frustrating position. Because even if circumstances put me in a painful predicament, you are not the reason for that pain. You can't heal me. You can't build me. You don't build or heal me.
I beg to differ.
Watch this. And I'm glad, because guess what? We're going to get into it.
Talk to me.
Watch this. This is why and we're going to get into the verse. You can't build or heal, because if you are going to do the healing, then who should be identified as the healer? That's crazy. He's the healer. And I'm not saying your man. No, Christ is the healer. If you want a woman to do what only Jesus can do, you in trouble. If you want a man to do what only Jesus is qualified to do, you're crazy. You don't want a man. You don't want a husband. You don't want a wife. You want a husband Christ. You want a wife Christ. Listen, expect her to be her. And so we expose various things that express our differences, because it is not to bash, but it is to move us to a place of accepting our differences. If she ain't man, listen, there is a reward for you working. And one of the rewards that comes from working is her. And she is what? Can I tell you why?
Talk to me.
Let me tell you why it's a reward.
Remember,
I'm gonna tell you why.
I gotta get my fine out.
I'm gonna tell you why she's a reward.
Come on.
Because a part of her nature wants to help a man.
I won't.
That
her nature.
A part of her nature.
It has to help.
A part of her nature consists of wanting to help a man that she desires.
Talk about it.
And then we're gonna get into. I'm ready.
I
told him I'm walking down
all the points.
I'm gonna walk it down slow.
You are literally
Let's go.
Making every point valid that I'm trying to say. Now, the first thing you said was they have to be intentional.
Tell me more.
If you have to be intentional, again, I'm speaking on me. Now, again, disclaimer: I put myself. You know what I'm saying? Like. The fact that, like, I really believe the scripture, and when it says that I'm a son of the great I am.
Okay.
If he's the great I am, and I'm his son, or descendant, he's the great I am. I'm him. I'm him. Take out the great. I'll just be him. Would you agree?
Tell me more.
Now, if that's the case. If I put myself there, I only do King type of things. I only work king type of events. I only do boss status things, even if I'm working from the bottom up. So the grind that I have, I need the appreciation to match it. Now, if the average joker gets a kiss on the cheek when he gets home, I do a little bit more than that.
Tell me more.
Show me more of that appreciation. Now, and make it intentional according to how hard I go. Now, if I come in and if I'm hitting every category, show me. I need to appreciate. If I'm lacking there, I don't mind the lack of appreciation.
Okay.
Now to break
I'm
something
here.
else down. Now, also, it is a woman's job to help. They were here to help. Now, what if the only help I need is for you to make me understand why I'm going so hard?
Now, watch this. The song,
Come on.
the intro verse to the song said the reward.
And what did he say?
He said the reward that comes from working. I got addicted to it.
Wait.
Tell me
I was
more.
hoping you didn't say that because Drake is one of them artists that I break his lyrics down.
He said I got addicted to the
got
reward.
addicted
To the reward of working hard.
meaning
Talk to me.
meaning what that woman was doing for him, the reward that he was getting on a consistent basis became a habit and it became an addiction.
All right, watch this.
Wait.
Tell me more.
So if that's the case, what he was expressing in that verse
All right.
was you stopped. Something changed with your appreciation. I got used to. I became addicted to a certain type of appreciation for this type of burden and sweat that I was cursed with.
Okay. Can I tell you what
Talk to me.
Can I tell you what I think Drake is saying?
Talk to
And
me.
and first natural and then spiritual. This is my natural observation.
Come on.
Because music is art
Come on.
and it is open to the interpreter unless you're conversing
That's a fact.
that artist.
Now, if you're not conversing with that artist, you got to take it word for word.
You trying to take it word for word and you get the best
Talk
interpretation.
to me. Now,
I can relate to that.
now, come on.
One of the things I think can be drawn from what Drake is saying when he states, I'm addicted to the reward that came with working. And we stated that one of the rewards that men receive when they've reached a certain plateau of financial gravitas, social gravitas, is that particular lady. Could it be that he was addicted to how he is going to be responded to since he has this status and to work twice as hard in order to keep that kind of status, preferential treatment, and the best being offered? And when the best is being offered, sometimes their very best behavior. And what I mean by their very best behavior, I'm talking about her. Because that's one of the rewards. One of the rewards is when she considers you, she considers you to be valuable to her. It may come with a reward that consists of her being nice and accommodating to you.
Facts. Now,
that's a reward.
Now, what did you say at the beginning?
And he got addicted to
what
that.
did you
Tell
say at
me
the
more.
beginning?
Tell
At the
me more.
beginning, what did you say? You said that this is someone that he
Tell me more.
has chose.
Yeah.
This is what you chose.
Yeah.
You went to the buffet line and picked that plate.
Indeed.
Imagine you not going to sit down and not eating that plate.
I understand.
You knew exactly what that thing came with.
Now, you said buffet line as if, and I want to make sure there's some clarity
Come on.
with this metaphor, because every brother,
Mhm.
I hate when they say all brothers are this way and all. Only a few brothers
Mhm.
actually have access to a buffet line, if that's a metaphor.
I
Now,
understand.
he is a brother that's worth what, $150 million?
That's what I
He
say.
has a buffet line.
When I say a buffet line, I mean you have the option
Yeah,
of
that's what
choosing.
we're not
but-
talking about what you're doing. We're
but-
talking about what you have an opportunity to do.
Yeah.
That's what-
Now,
yeah.
remember, I didn't state. I didn't specific. I didn't give.
Now, I
a
wanted to make
specific-
sure we get that
I
buffet
didn't-
line
I
right.
didn't give a specific buffet.
Yeah, I'm
I
talking.
didn't
But
say-
that is
Yeah.
that not a part of the
Yeah,
buffet?
Yeah, but what? But
All right.
But Ryan's has a buffet.
Golden
as
Corral,
well as
too.
Kim's son,
All right.
as well as Golden Corral. So that buffet could be limited.
Uh-huh. But you're gonna get a buffet of what?
You
Of
get a
what
you
but
choose.
watch this. Dig this
Of
in.
what
though.
you choose.
There are some things that are not. There are some things that are not even up for your choice. You don't even have that on your selection.
It's not in the
If
buffet.
you're not
then.
in if you're not in a certain tax bracket.
See,
If you're
see?
not in a certain tax bracket, you're not. That ain't your buffet.
Again, I'm only going to the buffets I can afford.
Well,
Or that is
well. Let
within
me
my
tell you
budget.
this. Let me look at the camera. I mean, is this the camera?
Come on.
All right. All you broke brothers, you don't have a buffet.
Stop that. Don't do them like
Bro,
that.
Listen, I know what I said. I'm gonna say it on purpose.
Your buffet is limited.
Listen, brother, you 18 to 26. You don't
Golden
want a
Corral.
buffet. You don't need a buffet. A buffet is a waste of your money. It's a waste of your calories.
Don't do that.
You don't need her as a buffet. You don't need no buffet. No,
He's not
get your money.
understanding.
Go
He's
get
not
that
understanding.
bread. Go get the bread.
Your buffet 18-year-old is Golden Corral.
Tell me more.
Now, because I've worked hard enough to get the type of buffet I want,
Okay,
I'm at Imperial China.
I'm gonna work. Let's work. Let's work.
I might be at Kim's Son's. You know, I might be out there. True Love, True Love got a little buffet too.
Tell me more.
You see what I'm saying? Your buffet is based off of your pocket. Now, my buffet, this is what I'm saying.
Tell me more.
I can't bring a Golden Corral,
Okay,
young lady.
Listen. Listen. Hold on.
Wait, let me finish.
Tell
let me
more.
finish.
Man, you gonna make me go ahead.
I
and go.
can't.
Can I get to the song later? I'm gonna get to the
Check
song.
it out. Check it out. Now, if I started off at Ryan's, moved up to Golden Corral, Kim's son. Now I'm at Benihana's, because that's considered a buffet at times, and they cook it right in front of you.
Indeed.
Now I moved up to Benihana's. I am no longer asking this Benihana chef, because I done leveled up. My pocket's right. I got my mind right. I deserve, I want, I expect this type of woman that knows how to eat at these tables. So what I'm not going to do is ask this Benihana chef at this buffet situation and say, hey, you got some chicken tenders? I don't eat that no more.
No.
That's for them 18-year-olds.
Now, can I tell
Wait, let me finish.
Tell me more. I'm here.
I don't want to ask this man that's over here doing stripping, chopping up, and then shooting shrimp into my mouth, got rice going in front of me, and he gonna say, man, what else you want? Put a little onions on there. You know what? Put a little chicken on there. Give me the house fry. He gonna, ooh, 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 ooh. Now, I'm not finna ask this man, hey, let me get a burger. No, I'm not in that arena. I'm not there. I need what my money can. If I want a Golden Corral buffet, that's for the 18-year-olds.
Can I go here?
Talk to me. I hate to say it like that.
Y'all want to go to the
But if you didn't go to the Golden Corral to get your buffet and take that young Golden Corral, that plate that you made, and took it to the next level, and the next level, you need to leave that plate where it is. Now, if you did that, then now that Golden Corral is experiencing Benihana. But once I walk into Benihana, if I walk in there by myself, that means I've experienced Golden Corral. I've experienced Ryan. So now that I'm walking in this Benihana, now that I'm walking into this one where you gotta put some clothes on, the one where you gotta get right, you gotta ask the maitre d', you got a valet in the front. I don't expect chicken tenders on the menu.
Now, can I'm simply.
Let me finish.
Tell me more.
It's also my job.
Tell me more.
If I pick something off that plate, I don't care how long it take me to eat it.
That's what I want.
I'm responsible for eating everything on that plate because I walked into this building. I paid my $20 to valet. I asked for this. I chose this. Now, who am I to lose my job and then start feeding this Benihana buffet chicken tenders and expect that to be happy with it?
All right. I'm glad I want you to hold on to the Benihanas.
Come on.
I want you to hold on to that buffet. I want you to hold on to these allegories and these great metaphors because this is good stuff. I want you to hold on to it. And I'm simply trying to encourage my 18-year-old hitters.
Yeah.
When I say you don't need a buffet, and when I tell you you don't need a buffet, you don't need an all-you-can-eat nothing.
Nothing. Yous need
listen,
to stay sharp.
listen, bro.
Noodles.
Listen,
And that's what we need to start telling our brothers. Don't go to
Hey.
the buffet if you 18.
let me put it to you.
Get you
like
some noodles. You need to learn about the microwave game.
when Drake says, I got addicted to the rewards of hard work. I don't know what all of his rewards were.
Let's think about
I'm
it.
not,
Well, we
all-
talking about Drake now.
We talking about Drake, and I'm not buried in my subjectivity.
No, don't do that.
And-
Don't
and
do
because-
we're not doing that. But I'm just saying the level of this nigga's rewards.
This brother here, his rewards are totally different. Now I'm talking to
You talking to the Golden
Now-
Corral.
Oh no! I'm talking to my brothers that's determined that they don't want to eat anything from a buffet. It's too crowded. We don't want that.
Hey,
We ain't doing buffets.
well,
It's because we don't want to eat anything everybody has already stood around and breathed over. We're not.
you better get out of Golden Corral.
We're not excited about that. But here is the catch. We're not against it. We don't have an aversion to it. We're not ridiculing or indicting it. But we are suggesting that right now, 18 to 20 plus,
Yeah.
that's a hard. I say 18 to 28 is a hard grind period.
30.
That's a hard grind
That's a
period.
fact.
Unless you can't afford a buffet, and I'm talking about buffet, whatever you consider to be rewarding. If you consider that young lady to be rewarding to you, because
That's it.
I'm talking to my brothers. I'm
That's
talking to that brother at 18. Listen, brother. Right now, the addiction to hard work, the reward that comes shouldn't be her.
That's right.
The
right.
addiction and the reward
That's
from
right.
hard work should be your own intestinal
That's right.
fortitude.
That's right. That's
Your
right.
own intestinal fortitude.
That's right.
Because wait, man, do we advocate this, bro? It's hard, bro. You
Mhm.
better get your life right, get
That's
your
right.
mindset,
That's right.
get some intestinal fortitude.
That's right.
Huh? You think it's a game?
That's
This
right.
ain't nothing to play with. If you waiting on her to appreciate or pour into you, you crazy.
Mhm.
You better go to the source, the real source.
Mhm.
The real source.
Mhm.
He gonna charge me up. If she mad, then I gotta wait on her to make me happy, and she mad.
Okay.
I ain't got. Now, let me.
Go ahead.
So my young brothers,
Mhm.
instead of saying, okay, right now I'm at a phase of my life, I need to pay for me, but I like her. I like her, but this is where I am in my life.
You have to accept it.
But watch this. My address to my young hitters. You want the reward, make sure the reward first and foremost is internal. Make sure that reward is internal. And a part of that internal reward consists of, I can go to sleep at night. I don't care what sirens I hear. I can go to sleep at night and I'm not concerned about the police sirens I hear. I can go to sleep at night and I'm comfortable. I'm not tripping on nobody kicking my door in. I'm not tripping on the laws kicking my door in. I'm not tripping on the feds running in my house. I'm not that is an addiction to working hard. That's one of the rewards that come from working hard. If you're waiting on her to give you that, sometimes the hard work could be some work that may not constitute an opportunity to sleep well at night.
Yeah.
You want to sleep well at night. You want to look yourself in the mirror and like what you're looking at, knowing you ain't stepped over nobody, kicked nobody, shoved nobody, done no goofy stuff just to get $1. Whether you had to dig a ditch or whether you had to exchange fried chicken and you sold chicken plates out your, however you did it, it was a legal piece of money. So she may not want to eat your chicken sandwich because it's legal money, is no buffet. Baby, you ain't got no variety. But I'm giving you this because with me giving you this chicken sandwich, I'm giving you a piece of my life. I'm giving you a piece of my life. The reward didn't come from you. Drake may have had the reward of the nice clothes, of the chicks that were the women that were around. Brother, we want your reward to be your own intestinal fortitude. And God gives you that. That calmness that come, look, I did a hard day's work. I did an honest day's work. I didn't rob nobody. I want something else. I'm going to do this. Now, check this out. I am telling my brother this. That's the good guy. You the good guy. You grind hard. Your dollar means something. So, yes, I'm going to clown any of these goofy sounding brothers that's out here talking and telling my young hitters, my young brothers, my young go-getters that's out here trying to go to trade school, that's out here working at night, that's out here taking this $13 hour job, working 2 and 3 jobs, trying to make it and move forward, and trying to express to them that, listen, you need to make sure that you have money to give her. If you're trying to stand on your wallet, it'll never be solid.
Let me tell
Are you
something.
crazy? No, your reward, your first reward. God, I thank you. Hey, listen, I got peace of mind, man. I ain't worried about when the laws pull behind me, man. I ain't just hit nobody up. I ain't just go rob nobody. I ain't rob nobody. I ain't got to worry about the jump out boys coming to get me. Some of these young, man, don't look at me in that tone of voice. If some of these brothers are absolutely honest, the reason why some of our young brothers start hustling, I'm a brother from the 90s. Some of the brothers that were hustling big in the 90s, some of it was because they were struggling within their home life and their family, but there was a reward that came with hustling. She was beautiful. There was a reward that came with hustling. When you turn that music up, when you hit that parking lot, when you hit that car lot at the club and that music squad and they come out to check it out, who is that in that drop top? Who is that in that pop trunk? Who is that in them 24s? Who is that in them 84s and bows? Who is that in them datings? Who is that in them spinners? Who is that guy? What's his name? Yeah, that's a reward. When you not that guy yet at 18, and don't go rob nobody to become that guy. Don't go hustle and go become that guy. Don't put no gun in nobody's head to become that guy. This ain't Instagram. This real life, bro. This straight to my brother. We're about peeling back the layers, bro. What are you talking about? You are goofy. And any dude that's telling you to go spend your money and see if you can buy affection and buy validation and buy appreciation, if you can't land that on your own fortitude and your own principles, you don't need that. Peace. Do your thing. I respect it. I understand. Because realize, if they can't eat a sandwich with you now, they should never be with you at no buffet. They shouldn't ever be with you at no Benihana's. They shouldn't ever. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. I didn't say that. Even the good Lord said, listen, how you going to reign with me? Reign, R-E-I-G-N, reign as in kingship, reign as in rulership. How you going to reign with me? You can't even eat a sandwich with me? You can't eat it. You told me to come back? Come back? You can't eat a sandwich with me, but you want filet mignon? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing. The reward that comes from being addicted to working hard, yes, and I'm not tripping. That is not an indictment for a lady being attracted to your potential, your ability to hard work, your ability to gain finances and resources. But I will never imply that a brother should try to win or woo a woman with money. This ain't no transaction. You want to know who she is. Identify who she is. Observe. Listen. That's that good guy. Now, let's see what happens to him. Don't look at me in that tone. I told you, I'm going in there today. I'm going in there. Go there. Go. Come on. Let's roll.
Can I say something first?
Do your thing.
I totally agree. Let me start by saying that everything you said, I stand on with you. I have to imply.
Let's work.
I would rather teach these young boys find out what you want. Find out what you want your reward to be. Because every reward comes with requirements.
Indeed.
You can pick your reward. I want to tell the young boys, if you want the best, grind to get it. Find out what you got to do to get that. And again, and I'm trying my hardest to not place women as objects. But I started by saying it's what a woman can make me feel. Because there's nothing a woman can do other than motivate me. Whether that is, now, if you want 84s and Vogues, I did that in my younger days, and I attracted the younger ones. Because I knew what the reward was. I want the boppers that like Candy Red and 84s, dope boys, whatever you want to call it. I want that. on the passenger side of me. And not only do I want that, I want the best ratchet. Now, as I transformed, now what do I need to have one of those? Because that reward is different. So what I want to is find out what you want. Because what I learned, my age group, remember I told you last time, I had partners right on the side of me, same neighborhood, same ground, same mud. But you was raised different. Your Jordans mean something else. My Jordans mean something totally different. I take care of mine. You wear yours every day. I wear mine when I show up and show out because it was earned. So I treat my stuff different. Now, saying that, my ways are higher than some of my homeboys' ways. Because I saw what it was like to see a beautiful woman getting taken care of. I saw what it was like. Now, I'm not knocking others, but once I didn't even know my family had divorced and none of that. I thought daddy was at work all the time. That's how it was trained. So because of that, I always wanted the best. I was one of the people that said, man, what I got to do to get that? That one right there. Well, you got to do this, and this. Say less. But you can have this one for doing, I don't want that one. I want the one everybody want, but they can't have. That means I got to work harder. So if I got to work harder than everybody else, I want everything that come with it when I want it. I understand the levels too, though. So that's what I'm saying. We have to expect what we give. So if I'm giving you 84s and Vogues vibes, if I'm going to the car lot saying, hey, not that one, not the new one, I want the slab because I got a vision on put. I know what come with that. I did that. Now I want the foreign that needs a garage, that needs a, to be honest, I need the Bentley that come with the chauffeur, the concierge service, because I want to sit in the back seat. Now, because I want that, I can't accept the hoochie hollered at me at the corner store. You want the 84. I can't accept this young one over here at this spot at the club. Oh, you want the rapper. No, I want the one that don't do none of the above. That's sitting by themselves like where the, yeah. So I'm saying that to say a reward is a reward, meaning I will do what is needed for that type of reward. You choose your reward. You want third place? Run a little slower. You want second place? Run a little faster than him. Now, if you want first place, you're going to have to stride and do it a little bit different. But don't get mad when I'm at the first place looking down. I don't want the humility. I don't want the good thought. I want the baddest.
No.
Because I deserve it. Because that's what I aimed for.
Okay, you deserve it. Okay.
Now again, let me say this. I'm not saying that women are objects, but you are a reward. You are a reward to me.
Say, listen, sisters. No, I'm a here's 1,000 times. If you are offended by anything that is ever said on this show, we apologize now. And we do not mean to discredit, shame, or defame anyone based upon the purpose of sex or practices.
Facts.
So be calm.
Since you said, let me ask you a question.
It's cool.
Have you ever been with a friend, a male homeboy that you grew up with, kicked it with, y'all got mutual understandings in certain different things, y'all cool, y'all vibe? Now, you ever heard of one of your partners just venting? Man, she always want me to, she want me to do this. She want me to do that. And have you ever listened to the things that want was? Because I got partners that'll be like, man, she want me to give her $40 to get her nails done. She want me to give her $100 to get her hair done.
Can I tell you?
Wait.
I'm listening.
Now, you have them kind of partners. Now, I listen and be like, God, dog, I feel you. She want us just $50, $100. But it's like, all right, what about this? Now, what if my girl saying, man, I need $50 because I got to drop on this gas because I want to get to work and then to my 3-story house with 5 bedrooms and I want to be able to go to get this and get that? We different. So when I hear about one of my, man, she tripping on this. Oh, she tripping on that? Oh, wow. And you tripping on that? So you like ugly nails. You like your girl nails to look like yours. You like your girl hair to look like them. You want her to do her own hair? She need the hair. So, okay. So now, if that's your complaint, though, I get it. But that's what kind of girl you chose. Now, my girl looking for real estate. My girl looking for all the other stuff. I'm dropping on that. You see what I'm saying? So saying that is like, bro, a lot of the things that you complaining about is come on. Now your turn. Go ahead. Let me know.
I'm just trying not to.
Because how many of your homeboy be like, man, I do this and I do that for this one, man. Then you look at it and be like, wow.
Well, you know, I listen, man.
I don't even need to compare.
I know a lot of guys that when you start talking about brothers giving money, you know what I'm saying? It's a big topic. This is the era. A big topic. See, it's not, let me make sure that I clarify this. And ladies, I'm talking. I already gave my disclaimer, so go ahead and be uncomfortable later. When this is just the world the way I see it, and I want to get to my song. I want to get to the song. I believe objectively, this is the world the way I see it, when it became comical for men to give their resources to women, when women would use that as a part of their comic relief, that they're able to extract money from guys. When men begin to talk about through media, television shows and talk shows on how if you want to be considered a man of fortitude and a man of quality, get her whatever she wants. She should be a kept woman. Yeah, and that is stupid. There is absolutely stupid. That's different. In every form of the word stupid. Let me be clear. Because I'm not talking about those type of circumstances. Let me finish because this is one of the reasons why I say it is absolutely stupid, because if she is a woman, if she has virtue, if she has grace, if she has an ideal by which she wants to contribute, she already has it. Contribute to the world. That means she has something, a part of her that she wants to give back to society that can leave society much better. And leaving society much better doesn't consist of you buying a room filled with red bottoms and Dior and Prada. That does not contribute to society. It may contribute to your wardrobe, knowing that he can take you on trips and buy you this and have cooks and buy you this. That doesn't contribute to society. But your ability to not worry about finances should give you the freedom and the liberty to really contribute to society. But first, your family. But if you just want to be someone that can live a life of leisure, what you're saying as a default is that I do not want to contribute to the world. And that is pathetic.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
So, no, that was my first observation. Now, a part of our nature, and come on, man, and I guess we've gotten addicted to working to being rewarded. This is part of reward. She is rewarding you. Yes, and when you said the whole make you feel better, make you feel good. Yeah, man, listen, if you love her touch, you that she's soft, that's appealing.
You can't work on you can't be a mechanic.
All of what she has in terms of her feminine qualities that men, I'm talking about a man desires from her, she was born with.
Facts.
And when we speak in terms of money, now some brothers, every man by God, and now let me go ahead and just drive down here. According to Jewish cultures and covenants and biblical history, poor men could not be in covenantal connection with a woman.
No one.
A man could not be in covenantal connection with a woman. I'm saying that word intentionally.
Break it down.
A poor man
have to be back there.
Now, with that in mind,
come on.
with that in mind, a broke man could not be in covenantal connection because it cost money and he had to show that he had money. So what that consisted of,
Ability to get it.
what that consists of is that he had to pay a bride price. He had to show he had resources. But here is the thing that is so interesting. There was something called an inheritance, whereby the son would be taught the business of his father. So he would be a person that never looked for a job. He was a part of the family business. And hold on. And here we go. So within that family business, the family would go and consult with the other family and say, hey,
and the family is meeting with the family in the same level.
At the same level. They're talking, and now here is the catch. That man that is desiring to marry that lady, of course, he's got to pay a bride price. Of course, he's got to pay a bride price, but he's paying a bride price to the father. Why are you saying this? And why is it? Because I don't
because
really,
it makes sense.
this is why I got to drop down here, because God, I didn't say Stevens, God never intended for her to be uncovered, whereby she is unshielded. That's why you are built a certain way you're built. That's why you move in accordance naturally with trying to see, how can I logically unravel this? How can I analytically unravel this? Because if I become immersed in my feelings, I'm gonna hurt who I'm responsible for protecting.
My turn, please. Let me say this. You're making my point. Now, I was trying to leave this part out.
I'm trying to get to this money.
We've been finna get to it. I was trying to leave this part out, though. I have 3 daughters. I don't have no boys. The way that I raise my daughters, someone has to come with me. Have a sit down. Can you supply what she's used to?
Now, here's the interesting component. Regardless of what's in his hand. I'm just giving mine. Because I want to speak for...
Because I'm going to give you biblical. Come on.
I'm going here.
I'm going to give you biblical.
18, since we're 18.
Facts.
He's got to have, if he's desiring a bride price. Now, here is the catch.
Facts.
Within that construct, and he talks to that father, 18 is still the building phase. So he doesn't have money. Right now, he's got vision. 18, he ain't got no money unless he's got folks with money. Come from the mud. Some of us, some brothers, the only thing they inherit is hard-working principles with nothing.
My turn.
And with not even lint.
And guess what I want from this 18-year-old that's man. Shout out to my son-in-law, Greg. You know what I'm saying? He married my daughter. You feel me? I know he ain't gonna make what I'm making. I know he ain't gonna have the opportunity to, but I know the cloth he's cut from. I know you got the ability and the potential to. If you don't, we trying again.
Now watch this. This is what's so interesting. Daughters who have active fathers that are actively engaged. Don't look at me. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this. I just want to get into the study because men identify men who are good within principle.
Talk about it.
Good within principle, not good within feelings.
Facts.
And sometimes
I don't care how you feel.
Because just because I disagree with that man, don't mean he's not a good
Talk
man.
About it. I don't care how you feel.
You're
still a good individual. You still gonna get out there and get it. You're gonna take care of what's good. I don't care how you feel.
I can deal. Listen.
Come on.
And sometimes we get buried in personality and we determine what's good by how you inspire the feeling that I most desire.
I don't move up.
And so when a brother looks at that young man that's talking to his daughter, men are going to respond differently to men.
That's right.
I'm sorry. A man is going to respond differently to a man. A man A woman knows what she likes in that man, and that's where our song comes in.
Come on.
A woman knows what she likes in that man, but a man knows what those qualities are. Because we don't have a feeling one way or the other.
I don't care how you feel.
And you
Because you're going to feel some type of way regardless.
You're not going to strike a feeling chord concerning me. Now, here is the thing. This is what's interesting. Before anything was considered exclusive, there was an investigating period that took place with the father.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we don't have anything that supports that masculine energy, where is it? Where is it? Because now, if you're coming in from a paradigm and from a perspective where, hey, I come from a position where I want to be the man of my home.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be the man of my home. So it's a different ideology.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different ideology. That lady that has a father, there are some young,
you got to come with it.
There are some young women that have never seen anything good from a man. And since they can only relate to their experiences, every experience that they can recall that involves a male species is nothing but bad.
So what we need to tell our youth,
so
that's the ones.
What about them? Those are the ones that we should what? What should we do? If every experience she's had is bad, what should he do? What should that brother do? If every experience, I see you weaving, but I ain't gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Dodge. No, man. No, you got it. Yeah, man, what's wrong with you? Hold up. You just said not long ago, weren't you talking about some healing or something?
Yeah. That comes from God. You said it.
Hey,
a woman can't heal me.
You absolutely right. Jesus is a healer.
So what I'm looking for her to do?
What shouldn't you heal her?
Who heals? We are not healers. Who's it? You
man.
looking for me for the wrong thing.
Say, man,
we gonna pray together.
So can I tell you this?
Talk to me.
The good man is trying to heal.
And the good man is tripping. That's not, you can't. You don't have that in you.
If you're a good man, you'll heal her.
How?
I don't know how.
Exactly.
Listen, man.
You out here spinning your wheels. Focus on what you can focus on. Keep your nose to the ground.
Why are you looking at me in that tone of voice? Listen, I'm listen, man. I'm not on a public network, so that's what they said on the major network. They said that he is responsible for healing her, and if he was a good man, he would heal her. So you better go ahead and talk to the network. I'm just a brother from the gutters.
That's why
I'm
we
just
got
a brother from Don't Tell Me.
Serious ENT and strengthen my brother so that y'all can stop going to the network. Tune into the real.
Say, man, you cannot heal. I am not the healer.
You're not equipped.
But can I tell you what you can do, brother?
Show them to the healer.
You're a good man. You're trying to heal.
If you walk with him, if it's God, man, woman.
Hold on.
So if you're walking with, if you're following me as I follow Christ, you are on the right path. But again, my job is to make sure that you're good at your job, which is nourishing, making sure that the kids fed, make sure that the house is good, make sure that when I come home, I can work again tomorrow.
You a good man.
Hey, now if you want healing,
you better pray.
Let's kneel down together.
Let's touch and agree.
Other than that,
I can't listen.
I can give you I can buy you a cool
but
pillow.
No, but you got to understand. You got to understand what popular media, popular network is saying, that you are responsible for being her healer.
So let's talk about not listening to the pop, because that's not what's up.
And so what my complaint is, we have brothers that make an attempt to do that. They'll make an attempt to do that, and they would be drained of so much of their masculine ointment, because this is what it is. How can you heal? Number one, you didn't cause the bruise, and number two, you don't even really know where she's bruised. So you don't know where she's bruised, and she's still discovering bruises.
So you're out of line if you are trying to heal and trying to understand them instead of trying to just be there.
Be who you are.
Be who you are. Stop trying to heal. You're not the Band-Aid. They made that.
Listen, but can I tell you what will happen? Can I tell you what can happen? Man, listen,
You
brother,
can make sure your
let me-
insurance is good. Take it to that doctor.
Can I tell you one thing that is certain? Your masculine energy is important, boy.
Yeah, that's
Don't-
a fact.
Hey,
That's a
man.
fact.
Say,
That's
man.
a fact. That's
Say,
not to be.
I'm not. I
But
don't
what
say.
I'm saying is,
I'm not
it's your
saying-
job.
You-
Since you know you can't heal, it's your job to get her to the source, whether that being you make sure you got insurance,
Go pray with her.
go pray with her, make sure you got a closet,
Yeah, there you go.
make sure she understands the
Hey,
relationship to the healer.
You can call Mo Serious, and we'll pray with you.
Man,
I'll pray with
hey,
you.
man, look, hotline.
Don't look at me in that tone of voice.
Hotline. Especially women, you need prayer.
Hey, listen, brothers, if you listen, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Now,
listen,
brothers,
brothers,
that's
hold on,
understood.
stop. If you see, you want to talk about these brothers that go crazy. You want to talk about a brother that go bananas.
Because they
Good-
don't got they
good-
don't got their head to the
The
plow.
good, hold on, the
Keep
good,
your head to the plow.
I came by to tell you that the good guys will go bananas. It's the good guys that will flip out because they've given they'll give that money, y'all.
Because their focus is wrong.
They'll give that money and they'll do everything that they can to heal
Who?
to heal her.
No, that nigga sound like he trying to heal himself. Talk about it, man. I hate to disagree with my brother, but you're contradicting.
Hold on, no, how can he? He's not healing himself. What he is doing, he is responding based upon what he was told and how he was told. He was told, go buy this, go buy this, go buy this. If you go buy this, go show her, go prove this.
By
Now-
the world, not by his woman.
No, hold on. You think that she is going to man? It takes there are only a few fathers that I've heard.
Mhm.
I've heard some fathers say this. One father in particular, I never say his name. I was about 20. He told his daughters, he say, listen here, you don't like Bobby, you don't like his money either.
Facts. You heard the-
Can I tell you what I've heard? Older women tell anyway, I ain't gonna go into that. I go into that rabbit hole. If you find a fool, you better bump his head.
Oh,
If you find a lollipop, you didn't hit a lick.
and we
I've heard. I'm just saying. Listen, I
And
heard it
we've
with these
talked
two
about-
good ears.
we've talked about
So-
talked about the stock you come from. We've already talked about that.
But
Come on.
here is
Come
the
on.
thing.
Come on.
But to respond as if that is not a potential, that is not a possibility, to tell brothers that is not something that can possibly happen when he is told to be the good guy. Let's read. Watch this. And I'm going to show you
Come on,
exactly
break
what
it
I
down.
mean. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Here he goes. This is what Mary J. Blige said.
Mhm.
Good guys ain't no good. Bad guys ain't no good. Good guys ain't no fun.
And that's a fact.
And this is what she said. Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good. We get along so good. Me and Mr. Wrong,
Mhm.
we get along so good.
Yep.
Who you getting along good with?
Mr. Wrong.
I get along good with Mr. Wrong.
Come on.
How can two walk together unless they agree on something? We got to agree on something.
Come on.
I'm Mr. Wrong, but we get along so good. Even though, stop. Can I break this down?
Break it down.
All right.
Break it
Even
down.
though he breaks my heart so bad,
Mhm.
me and Mr. Wrong get along so good.
Mhm.
He breaks my heart. He disappoints my expectations.
Feelings.
He breaks my feelings. No, I said what I said because he didn't break you. He broke how you felt. There is a difference. You can dictate to your feelings. You can tell your feelings that you want to use them to decorate, but you enjoyed it, and that's okay. Now you can replenish. You are a man. Women are masterful in the area of emotions. Sorry, not sorry. So don't look at me in that tone of voice. She said, me and Mr. Wrong get along so good. I don't know what it is, but I can connect with Mr. Wrong. Can I tell you what she said after that? Even though he breaks my heart so bad. How is this? How can y'all get along so good, but Mr. Wrong always disappoints your expectation? Mr. Wrong disappoints your expectations. He keeps, can I tell you what Mr. Wrong does? Mr. Wrong keeps you on that emotional roller coaster. Woo! Here's a high, an emotional jolt, an emotional leap. Hands up. Woo! It's exciting. Mr. Wrong takes a way up, and it's enjoyable. And then what Mr. Wrong does, he brings all the way down. Woo! He brings all the way down that roller coaster. Guess what? Here it goes. Click, 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 click. We going to make up. Woo! And then Mr. Wrong does what? Bring it right back down. Mr. Wrong. He breaks my heart so bad, but we get along so good. But you're saying, where's Mr. Good Guy? Why isn't he good? Now, here he goes. Then he goes on to say,
It's the best part.
even though he breaks my heart so bad, we got a special. Man, you can't compete with that, you goofy. You can't compete with that, you goofy. How you gonna heal
What they got?
when we got a special? Man, she don't even hate Mr. Wrong. And what I mean
What they
hate,
got?
I'm not saying hate in a sense of to perform something evil. She hadn't got to the place to where she doesn't want to tolerate Mr. Wrong. Mr. Wrong. She said, we got something special going on. She got something. You gonna heal her from Mr. Wrong. And she said, she got something
And this is
special.
can we
going on.
we focus
I
on
don't
this?
know.
Let's now
God.
and look, we ain't got that much time, but look, watch this.
Tell me more, man. I gotta land.
What could that be?
Say, man.
Oh no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
Hold up. Oh, you want me to keep it there?
We're not
Listen,
got to.
okay. We're gonna get ready to land this plane. Why not?
No,
I'll take it
now,
off.
and
I got you.
then let me say this: if we go back,
That's what she said.
I said that we will be disagreeing because I fit both categories. Not only do I fit both categories, I trained my young queens.
Indeed.
That you want something that fits both categories.
Okay.
Now let's break that down. What the bad boy, the bad guy.
I'm just reading the lyrics, man.
Tell me what it is that is special to her.
I don't know, man.
Because whatever it is that's special to her, it means that the good guy is lacking thereof. Now let's come on. Don't stop now. Break it down. Finish it. Go on, finish. What is the special thing that her and the bad guy have? Because that's the one thing she said.
Hold on,
we got this one special thing.
Well, I'm just reading it.
Come on, read. Go ahead. Because it's one of my favorite songs. Go ahead.
Okay, she said, me and Mr. Wrong, we got a special thing going on. Me and Mr. Wrong. Even if I try, no, I never could. What is it I never could? I never could give him up. You're going to heal her or heal someone from what they don't even want to let go.
Is that what she said?
I'm reading the lyrics, man.
Talk to me. What it say?
It says, me and Mr. Wrong, even if I try, no, I never could. I never could give him up because
here we go.
Because
what?
Because he loves like that. Ain't no way that I'm gonna move on. I love my Mr. Wrong. Now I'm lost because we've using the word love in various directions. You said Mr. Wrong breaks your heart. You said Mr. Wrong treats you wrong. You said,
he giving you everything you want.
But what do you mean? What are you talking about, man?
Why does she what does she love about Mr. Wrong? The love.
She loved the love. I'm just reading what she said. Okay, I'll read it again.
Come on.
All right, I'll read it again. Because somebody gonna look at me in that tone of voice.
So it's the good guy.
Hold on. She said, give him up. She said, even if I tried, no, I never could give him up because I never could give him up because his love like that. Because his love's like that. Now, I don't know.
What is the good guy doing wrong?
Now, can I tell you something?
Please.
First of all, the good guy who said he was doing anything wrong.
we talking about the song.
I'm talking about the song too.
What did she say about the good guy?
She said the good guy. She ain't said nothing about it. I
He
haven't gotten to
just
that.
ain't fun.
She said he ain't fun. But who said that's wrong? Who said that's wrong?
Nobody.
Who? No,
Nobody.
I think
What you think?
that you accept the reality of the situation, because this fun complex is when there comes a time where it's not about being fun or excited, but it's about how can I put it? Best scenario, best
That's not fair.
area for your life. What is your life? What would you like your life trajectory
That's not
to
fair.
consist of?
Let me say-
That's because guess what?
Mhm.
One of the things that I'm sure a father would do, such as yourself,
Talk to me.
is speak in a direction that consists of futuristic planning.
Facts.
What to look for, what you're planning for, what you're aiming for. All right, even if it doesn't come into fruition, okay, how does this fit into your plan? She said Mr. Wrong. First, she stated on how her and Mr. Wrong get along so good. You've already conditioned, hey, you and Mr. Wrong don't get along that good because y'all not even walking together. You and Mr. Long, Mr. Wrong, it's not that he has so much respect for you, it's because he's not expressing respect. He's wrong.
How?
It's not that he's being dependable. He's wrong.
What is
It's-
it? That's not what she said.
But
That's not what
he
said.
does something good. She said he loves her that way.
What-
I don't know what way that is.
What is your job to do for that woman?
My job as Mr.
As
Good.
the Bible. What does
First
the
of all,
Bible say?
First of all, you have to ask yourself,
No, I
Hold on.
didn't ask you that.
what
first.
am I supposed to do
What does the Bible say you're supposed to do to that woman?
for your woman?
Mhm.
Is she your woman? See, that's the difference.
What does the Bible say you're supposed to do for your woman?
Your woman.
Your woman.
Okay, first of all, if she's your woman, it has nothing to do with a good or bad category. It's a my category.
So what is your job?
She
to
ain't
do?
none of your woman.
I agree.
She ain't none of your
What
woman.
is your job to do?
Mr. Bad, Mr. Wrong he don't
All
have.
right.
There you
Pause. Time
yeah,
out.
put it out here.
Time out on
What am
him.
I ain't nothing to do
Wait, sidebar. What is your job to do for that woman?
for that woman.
For,
What am
for
I
your woman.
for my woman? First of all, the first thing I'm going to do for you, first thing
What does
a
the Bible
brother
say?
does
What does the
for
Bible?
his woman,
What does the Bible say?
I'm gonna tell you, it's to identify who he has found.
We got that.
And then after you identify whether or not you want to invest. And then you identify what is worth investing. What are you going to invest?
Oh no, that you
Should
passed
you
that.
refrain from investing? If you watch this, it's important because
You
brothers.
chose that woman
All
that
right,
came with investment.
Hold on, stop. You're not choosing that. We're not telling brothers to choose that because she's made a choice.
Wait, you're going to get.
I'm not going against.
What is
I ain't
our?
making. I'm
What
not
is
giving
your
it.
job as a man?
To
according
avoid.
to scripture. No,
Avoid.
that's not what-
Mark and avoid.
according to scripture.
Yeah.
What is your job to do for your woman?
My job is to provide for mine.
What is the script? The scripture says
Provide.
your job is to look
Hold on, love
as.
as Christ loved the church,
What is the woman's job?
to be the church, to replicate, reflect, resemble church. Christ church. That's the whole word imagery.
But I'm bad for loving you.
And see, we gotta we sure gotta be able to we sure gotta make sure there's a whole loving you situation and how it's being used and how this wordplay is being
Let's
used.
read
'Cause I'm
read
I'm
her
gonna
verse.
put-
Read her
let's put it in
verse.
context.
Read her
man.
verse.
Because let's look at
Because I understand.
this is what I would say in my reading class. This is the main idea.
Yes,
This is the main idea because this is the repeated chorus.
Because what you telling me is bad
Miss,
is exactly what my father wants me to do.
here it goes.
But they denounced him.
I get it.
You know, we don't like when God loves us now.
Hold on. First
We don't
of all,
like his love.
First of all, we gotta identify what the world is saying is crazy.
Let's get her-
Let's identify that.
what Mary-
Let's look at the
break down
erroneous.
Mary verse.
Here we go.
Break down Mary verse.
Here is Mary J. Blige's main idea. Bad boys ain't no good. Good boys ain't no fun. Me and Mr. Wrong get along so good. We get along so good. We have a certain connection. Even though he breaks my heart so bad, it hurts me when he hurts me. It hurts me when he hurts me. It hurts me when he lets me down. It hurts me when he disappoints me. It hurts me badly. I get a high, an extreme high.
And when he lets me down,
I get an extreme low.
Now this is the bad person.
This is the bad guy.
That this connection is with, that they can bring you like this. Come on.
Here it goes. We got a special thing going on. What is special?
Let's find out.
Give him up. Give him up. Because his love's like that. His love's like that. Now, if he's disappointing you and he's not consistent,
Talk about it.
he disappoints you. I'll say it again. He breaks your heart, disappoints your expectations.
Talk about it. This is the bad person.
Now, this is the bad person. This is Mr. Wrong. He's doing this.
He's not meeting your expectations.
But yeah, he's you. First of all, he's not meeting he's not meeting your expectations, and it's probably because you're not going to give Mr. Wrong any expectations.
Talk about it. Come
You're
on.
not going to give Mr. Wrong any expectations. You
Next.
can't give Mr. Wrong
Because he's loving you too much. Keep
No,
going.
you can't give Mr. Wrong. You got to give
Come
Mr.
on.
Good expectations.
Oh, we're not even talking about that
we ain't
nigga.
got it.
Come on.
No.
Come on, brother.
Oh, here we
I
go.
love this shit.
Ah,
Hold on.
hold on. Here you go. He says this. Even if I tried, no, I never could. Give him up because his love's like that. Ain't no way that I'm moving on. Listen, I'm not moving on.
Because
I ain't leaving.
his love is like that. Keep
She's telling you I'm not leaving.
We're not even talking about the good.
Hey,
Come on,
can
keep
I-
going.
I'm
Please
gonna-
just keep
can
going.
I just give a comma? Give me a comma. Say, man, it's a brother right now. I want to say it right now and put it in the atmosphere. It's a brother right now. I don't know who you are, but I know what I know because I know it. I'm built for this. There's a brother right now. You like her. You really like her. Guess what's going to happen? She's already told you who she really cares about
She might be out of your league.
is incarcerated at the moment. She's told you. She told you she really care about him. He's special to her. You said you accepted. You said you understand. You said, hey, I'm glad you let me know up front. Now you make sure, sir.
That's his bad.
You responsible for your own feelings, boy.
Yep. We're not talking about them. That's the good guy. Wait.
I'm in the mid.
We ain't talking about that weak dude yet. We're not talking about the weak
I'm not
dude
saying
yet
weak.
that
I'm
don't
not-
want to accept
I'm not
his
calling it.
responsibility.
I'm not saying he weak.
What you call
I'm
it?
not saying he's
Lame.
weak. I'm not going to say he's lame. I'm saying that he is simply who he is, and sometimes it's predicated upon what he's been exposed to, what he's been immersed in, what
So
he
he
has been
should
told.
stay in his lane.
What is he's been told this is best practice.
So if you're gonna believe, come on, give me. Let's talk about her. Don't talk about the goofies. We talked about
Here
them
we go.
last episode.
Here
Come
we
on.
go.
Keep going with
Ain't
Mary.
no way I'm moving on. I love my Mr. Wrong. I'm not moving on. Hung up. Hold on, stop. Pump the brakes. I'm reading a little too far ahead. She said, hung up off your good.
Make it make sense. I love this stuff. I love breaking down lyrics.
Hung
Make
up
it make sense, sir.
off your good.
How is that possible? That Mr. Wrong.
You call, hold on, man. Hold on. You call, I'm just reading the word. She says, hung up off your good.
Now
What is
remember,
hung up means to be what?
I'm startled. I'm stuck.
Uh-oh.
Now wait.
Uh-oh.
Again, I just have to say this. At the beginning, I said I'm both. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, I just want to give some word imagery. I was growing up. I was shooting ball in the hood. I was about 16. This is just a pause for the cause. I was about 16 shooting ball in the hood, and it was a brother in the hood that was on that wet. You know what I mean? He was on that wet, on that water. He was fried out. Angel dust. He was out of there. And on the other end of the court, me and my friends, we was shooting. We was playing half court, and that brother on the other end of the court, he was stuck. And I asked one of the guys who, but I said, what happened to him?
He's stuck.
He said, man, he's stuck. He hung up. He stuck off that wet. He can't move.
But guess what? I bet if you would have asked him, I'm feeling good.
Now watch this here. What did she say? She said, I'm stuck. She said, I'm stuck.
Off of what?
Off your good.
Keep going, please.
Hold on.
Please
hold
read.
on. Oh, my stars. Oh, my. You call and I run. I don't just show up for Mr. Wrong. I run. hold up, man. Oh, you say, man, is it me?
I'm still trying to. We still talking about Mr. Wrong,
I'm
right?
talking about Mr. Wrong. Oh, we still live, man. I ain't tripping.
We talking about Mr. Wrong,
I'm
right?
Mr. Wrong. Listen,
This
are
the
we-
same man that
That
tripped
broke-
her up when
that
he's
broke
doing
your
good.
heart. He broke.
But did you hear what she said? I can't stand it. You do good. I love. You hurt me when you do good. Your good keeps me from leaving.
Hold up.
That-
Hung up.
Off your good, I get stuck
I'm
off the good
stupid.
things that your bad behind be doing.
Hold on.
Because I
But-
give you
but-
everything
hold on.
you need. Keep,
Stop.
I dare you keep
But
reading. though.
hold on.
I dare you keep. I do this.
Say, hey, listen, I do this.
I
too.
know it, but you missed one. Keep going.
There you go.
Watch this.
uh,
Watch this.
Hung up off your good. You call and I move quickly. I move with urgency when I know it's your call. She didn't block the call.
Keep going, bro.
She didn't block the call.
I
Man,
dare
hold
you-
up, man.
I dare you
Hold
keep
up.
going, bro.
She didn't ask him what the bag
I
was.
dare you keep going.
All right. Here we go with this here. He go, all right, here we go. Hung up off your good. You call and I run. My family is screaming at me. Don't do it. Who's saying don't do it? My family. Can I say who constitutes the family, sir? If a family is saying don't do it, who's saying don't do it? Who's in that family that's telling her don't do it?
It
Talk
gotta
to
be
me.
the same people that told her what bad was. Bad is someone that loves you. Bad is someone that does all the things for you that you want, need, and feel.
Oh,
That's how she was raised.
well, I'm trying to figure out what family told her don't
Ah,
do it. You ain't told me who's in.
Let's talk.
What constitutes the family?
The moment you show me where the good guys talked about in this song.
Right now I haven't gotten to the good guys because
When you
Yeah.
do, when you do. If
You
you,
gonna tell me
ever,
what-
if you do.
hold on.
But
All right,
I love
listen,
this song, and we're gonna talk
listen.
about the good guys.
Hey, if y'all gonna roll, if you stay with me and roll with me, we're gonna make it do what it do.
Come on.
Hey,
come on.
if you lock in, we're
Come
gonna
on.
get down in here.
What it say? What it say?
What he says, she says that my family telling me don't do it. I'm gonna tell you who the family consists of. Who the family consists of.
We can't do that.
Don't do it.
What Mary say?
All right, let me see. Let me finish talking about
We gotta
Mary.
stay in what
I'm gonna stay in context, but her family said don't do it. Don't do it, Mary. I guess they never had none. I don't know what that means. Had none of what?
Come on. Let's find out.
Her family never had none.
Let's find out.
Her family said don't do it.
Let's find out what they
Brother,
never had.
sister, uncle, hated, cousin,
Let's-
don't do it,
Let's
Mary.
find out what they didn't have.
Well, I guess they never had none. That's what Mary J. Blige said. She
Was
says,
that the ending?
no, sir.
Come on.
Of course, we go back to the chorus.
Oh, wait. Is that the ending of the verse?
That's the ending of that verse.
So is it safe to say she wasn't raised to know what?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. When you get to the second verse, this is what she said.
I'll dare you. Come on.
This is the second verse.
What she
this,
say?
this is what she said on the second
What?
verse.
Don't stop. Keep going.
When he puts that loving on me. Oh my.
Come on. Don't.
I can't think of nothing. When he man, look at
Makes her
here.
feel good.
Stop.
She can't think
Stop.
of nothing
Listen,
else.
listen.
What more you
man.
supposed to give to your
Listen,
woman?
no, you're supposed to give more than that. And listen, I'm gonna
If
tell you
I
this.
make
Say,
you lose
man,
your
hold
mind,
on. Listen, I'm about to get uncool. I'm about to lose my. I'm about to lose. Listen, man. I try to be.
Can we finish the song first? Finish that verse first.
I'm
Just finish the verse first.
I'm-
Finish the verse first. We want to know what is doing this to her.
say, man.
Please,
Listen, hey,
please,
listen.
please. Because
There's some other layers to me. Hold on. All right, I'm gonna try to get it on through here.
Come on.
Let me say, hold on.
Oh, this is good.
That makes me walk out. When he puts that loving on me, I can't think of nothing. I separate my brain. I dismiss my mind.
Don't do that. What did
I
Mary
did. That's
say?
what she said. I don't think.
She-
I don't think about
And then-
nothing.
and then-
I get it.
Keep going, please. I dare you.
That makes me walk out.
Now remember,
That'll make
this
me.
the same young lady that runs to the phone.
That'll make me walk out I'm holding on.
Mm-mm.
I'm holding on.
She still hung up.
I'm holding on.
She still hung up.
Holding on, and I can't let it go.
She still hung up on the good. Come
I'm
on.
holding on, and I
She
can't let it
still hung up on the good.
Stop, man. That's 18. I'm holding on, and I can't let it go.
She's holding on to the
Holding
good.
on, and I can't
What she
let
say? She
Man,
say
she said she holding on. She can't let go. That's what
because of the good. Now keep on
Man,
reading that
look,
part.
hold
What
on,
she say?
Oh, my stars. That'll make me walk out. I'm holding on. I love my Mr. Wrong. He be kissing and touching on me. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're holding on to? Oh, wow. That's an interesting concept. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to read it now. He be kissing and touching on me. I can't help but love him. Not his problem solving, not his ability to provide. What happened to the protection? What happened to problem solve, provide, and protect? Uh-oh. I must be out of my mind. Here you go. I love it. He be kissing and touching on me. I can't help but love on him. I must be out of my mind for going so strong. I dismiss my mind. I'm going strong for Mr. Wrong. So watch this. Let me ask you this. Based upon the context of this song, and I'm done.
Mr. Wrong sounds real good.
Hey, based upon Mr. Wrong, does Mr. Wrong receive the very best from her within this song? Is
Because
that
she running from it.
No, she running to him.
That girl said, I run
to Mr. Wrong. She said, I run to Mr. Wrong's phone call.
To the phone call, but what she running from is the love on the second verse.
She running to it.
Read that second verse.
She said, I ain't letting it go.
What does it say right here?
She said, oh, man, when he puts that loving on me, I can't think of nothing that'll make me walk out. I can't think of a reason to leave this guy. What are you talking about? I know where I'm going with this. I'm built for this too. She said, he ain't no good. He horrible. He get on my nerves. But in spite of all that, when he does what he does, the way he does, how he does it, I can't think of a reason to leave. My heart broken. I still can't think of a reason to leave.
How much he spent?
Man, it ain't say how much.
Next episode. Mr. Bad spent no money.
Say, man.
But made her feel so good.
Say, man. Say, man. Say, man. Say, man. Say, man.
You gotta hate it. Don't you be mad at God. Why you blessing me like this and I don't deserve it?
Say, man. Now, hold on. Man.
I let you down, God, and you still gonna open these doors. Mr. I hate it when he show me love and I don't deserve it because he makes me feel so good.
Y'all making me go live.
But that good guy,
man.
Now take off the D and add a FY. That goofy.
I mean, I'm not gonna,
you gonna just spend the money and not gonna make me feel good.
Man, no.
Drop off to the bad guy.
Stop. Listen.
You ain't going nowhere.
Listen, man. But everyone wants a nice. I just want a good night.
You just contradict.
I ain't say that.
Everybody don't want a good guy. We gotta stop. Everybody don't want a good guy because a good guy is lame. A good guy is the guy.
Be a good guy, bro. But listen, you be a good guy now. You be a good guy to someone that can embrace the good you give.
What Michael Jackson say?
It is good to be good.
What did Michael Jackson say?
But be careful as to why she calleth you good. She could be calling you good because she see the good goofy.
Because you ain't gotta spend no money, just make her feel good.
Now listen, I'm not now. Listen,
and you wrong.
Now don't look at me in that tone of voice. Mr. Wrong, she running to the phone call to answer Mr. Wrong.
Two wrongs don't make her right.
She said, I'm not going to let him go. How are you going to heal that? One of the first things that God gives you. One of the first things God gives you before he rescues you, you have to have a desire, and you express that desire by seeking outward. He said, I'm going to reward you for diligently seeking the opposite direction of where you are.
He will give you the desires of what?
Of your heart.
What you saying that song?
The lady, she's
the bad guy.
Mr. Wrong. So guess what? Brothers, sisters, God is the healer. God is the healer. Stop looking for a man to be Jesus.
It ain't got nothing to do with money. You better make her feel good. It come with time. It come with communication. It come with because you can't give her no money.
Man, be who you are. I ain't trying to don't make nobody feel nothing. Be who you are. I hope that you can value this authenticity.
That's fact.
I'm the best person I can. Listen, you ain't gonna ever find another one like this. Man, don't look at me in that tone of voice. Look, man. Listen,
certified,
be who you are
and accept it.
and you strive to be the best you.
That's it. Be the best
And,
you.
and whoever embrace. Listen, bro.
Accept
If
that.
you dig a ditch, dig that ditch, man.
And
I don't talk about my personal life because I believe your personal experience is not what causes the faith of God to be exposed to whereby you can experience the healing that only He can
that's
give.
Good. That's good.
Only He can give.
Say that one more time.
No, not my
Please,
personal.
say it one more time.
My personal experience can't do that.
No, say the scripture you just read one more time, brother. Please.
Man, look at here, man.
I dare you, please.
Hey, listen.
Please just say it one more time.
I
The healing,
forgot.
he can say it one more time.
Hey, listen, I gotta rewind the tape and review it to make sure I get it right the next time.
You got it right.
My
but you
I'm
said,
dead
who
serious.
can heal?
Oh, Christ is the only one that can heal. That's what He does. We
So
can't.
you were bad if you try to heal that woman.
Hey, listen.
The leader of Christ to make her feel good.
Let Jesus be the healer.
That's it. Not you.
And
You good
listen,
guy, goofy.
Listen, brother. Don't expect her to heal you.
It's impossible.
How about she respect you? How about you respect her? How about you identify boundaries both emotionally, physically, and psychologically? And why not seek to shame? Why not cease shaming someone because they don't want to
Oh, that's
spend
big fact.
money?
Oh yeah,
on
don't. Oh
someone?
yeah. Because you goofy.
Can I tell you?
Find out what
can-
make her feel good.
Can I tell you something, brother?
It's free.
Listen, can I tell you, sisters? Listen, if that brother is who he is, the most valuable possession he can give
It's
you
him.
is the investment of him. See, brothers that got money, they'll spend that money because they
Goofies.
want to skip that line.
Good
And
guys.
they've learned how to try to shame and convince other brothers to spend money.
Goofy.
No, bro. Be who you are, man. Work hard. Work hard. Some of you brothers complain about giving money in church, and if you look at your goofy bill, if you look at your goof bill, man, you throwing a whole bunch of money
But you're the good guy.
out there, and that's okay if that's what you want to do.
No, that's not.
That's okay if that's what you want to do. But tell me, will it yield the results you like to have at the end?
Okay, there you go.
I don't care if you're saying no, it don't matter. Your money is a representation of your life.
Yeah.
It represents what you've had to invest in terms of your time or your talent or a combination of both. It means something. You want your money to have direction, man. You're not trying to say, oh, can I impress you with my money? Can I impress you with my money?
Keep your money.
No, bro. If you think that your money can impress her, don't you know it's another brother that's got more money than you? Don't you know? You listen, I'm talking to my brothers who went out there and hustled because they wanted to impress her. Don't you know there's another brother that's flipping more weight and making more money on the block than you are? Don't you know there's another brother that's bigger on the block than you?
Yep. That mean you better
So
put it
guess
down
what?
somewhere else.
So why not do that? Why not? Sometimes the longest way home is the best way home. Take that long way home, bro, and get there safe and have a nice, comfortable conscience. There's nothing wrong with being a good man, but don't allow your good man ideology and your good man be definition based upon what someone else says because they are reaping the benefits from you being their personal utility. Don't do that. You're going to say I'm good because I'm your personal utility? And if I choose not to be your personal utility or your emotional sponge, while Mr. Bad Guy makes the necessary accommodations for you in other areas, I don't think that's in the best interest. How about you identify a brother based upon the roundness of that brother? How does he treat you? How does he talk to you? What do you have a father? Can your father talk to him? But everybody, we have dismissed masculinity so far. It is so demonized until fathers won't even talk to their brother that their daughter is dating to identify him because he is demonized before he ever says hello. He is presented as the bad guy before he ever yields his wisdom. He is told not to be listened to. So that's why we have shows like Strengthen My Brother. Say, bro, go ahead and identify this, man. Work hard while you in your 18 to 30, 18 to 28 grind. Don't be measuring your masculinity or your manhood based upon, oh, she like me now. Ask yourself this, bro. The good guy, okay, bad guys are so much fun. Good guys are no fun. Bad guys are no good. Okay, you be who you are. If you're a good guy, Oh, well, you know what? He's nice. He's too nice. Be who you are. If you nice, be nice to someone that can appreciate what being nice looks like. Be nice to somebody that can embrace niceness. Quit trying to be nice to somebody that don't want you to be nice to them, because they keep giving you this monstrous, cantankerous disposition because they see you being nice as a quality that is not masculine. You're just, she don't see you as someone that has a framework that's worth embracing. Sometimes you're just the best choice at the moment. Get out your feelings, man. Sometimes you're just the best choice. And here's what you need to ask yourself. This is what you need to ask yourself. At your worst, would you choose her? At your best, would you choose her? At your worst, would you pursue her? At her worst, would you pursue her? At his worst, would she want you? At your best, of course she does.
That's the point that I was making.
Of course she does if you're at your best. What you need to identify, look, bro, here's what you want to ask yourself. If I cannot get up off that toilet for some weird reason that life would throw me something of that magnitude, can I trust her to get me off the toilet? If the answer is no, you crazy. If the answer is no, those are some important questions. Listen, if I tell you, here is $3,000, will you please put it over there? And she's going to put it where you ask her. Can you trust that? That's the good guy. Keep pushing, man. Salute. This is Strength of My Brother, man. Until next time, allow the wisdom of God to guide your feet, the peace of God to calm your heart, and the holiness of God will change your countenance. Reflect God's principles and not what's goofy. We salute it. Hey, oh yeah, don't forget, push that like button. Don't do that. You see, hey, listen, all we can do is dribble and shoot. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Push that like button. Subscribe. We're trying to keep it pushing. Tune in next Thursday. You know what we doing it like clockwork. We're gonna keep it like clockwork. We hope it, and we are anticipating that. Listen, you'll be able to call in, and we want you to have an opportunity to give your sentiments, and we share what we share, and we grow together. Listen, man, this is Strength of My Brother, and this is a brotherhood of accountability, because sometimes those ideas and concepts and practices that are goofy, sometimes I have to remind myself, don't do that, Stevens. That's goofy, man. Don't go there. That's goofy.
Talk about your show.
Listen, man.
June
22nd. Come on out. We're going to do this big. We're going to do this big. Listen, Solid Sound. We're going to be playing at Emmett's. Look forward to seeing your face in the place at 7:30.
Emmett's, where's that at?
Emmett's is on Post Oak. We're going to keep you posted. There's more information coming real soon. This is Strength of My Brother.
Yeah, you can check that information, man, on Most Serious ENT. You can go to his Facebook, Dr. Stevens' Facebook. What's your Facebook?
Roy Stevens too.
All right. Go check it out there, man. And again, like he said, like and subscribe. Also, it's so many people that's hitting me, man, after the fact. If you have a question, concern, or comment, bro. We talk about it, we look at it, we view it, and we discuss it, and we will get back with you. For real, if you watching, if you looking at it later, like, subscribe. Even if you don't feel like doing that, leave a comment. We will address you, though.
Hey, listen,
I promise.
Of course, we try to be entertaining sometimes, and we're still in the infancy stage, and we're building and we're growing. We want to be entertaining. Sometimes we're seeking to be informative, but in no way are we trying to be defaming or disrespectful.
Facts.
But guess what? We respect your view.
That's right. That's right.
And I respect the fact that this may not be something that will grab your interest, but we are talking to your son. Can we talk to him like me and talk?
And at the end of the day, man, if you need to get to know Christ or get to know who we represent, man, chime in, man. I can plug you in because I'm the plug. I got the plug, baby. We get you right. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, close it out, baby.
It's coming. Y'all be blessed. See you soon. Salute. Next Thursday, same time.